Hey, you guys. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. I am here in the new teaching kitchen, and we've just been having a blast in here. So I'm going to wait and make sure some folks jump in, make sure Reagan's there with us. But we have been having a blast here in the kitchen. We did a private class Friday night and we rolled pasta and we ate yummy salmon. Hey, hey, Jennifer. And we are ready for you. So, private groups, groups who have been spending time together, coworkers, families, friend pods. That's what we're booking into the classroom, and we are booking up fast. So, we need a minimum of 8, and you can come in and cook with us in this gorgeous space on these beautiful ranges. We've got a hearth oven. It goes to 1,000 degrees, and we make pizza. So we'd love to have you. So I was going to do another pumpkin recipe today because I adore pumpkin. And they were like, you have to stop. Too many. Although I made a pretty darn delicious pumpkin crumb cake the other day. So I'm still here for all the pumpkin. But today we are focusing on Thanksgiving sides. So some people live for nothing but the sides. And I feel like Brussels sprouts have been the stars of the vegetable world for a while. And I love them. And I usually just cut them in half and roast them, which is fantastic. And I want to say there are recipes on the website for that. But I wanted to do something different, mainly because I wanted to get to a side quickly. So here's what I've done before you arrived. I've got onions in this skillet. Oh, I made the crumble cake for Reagan, and it looks like she likes it. So I've got half of a yellow onion in this skillet, and I've got our caramelized, I almost dropped that, you guys. You didn't see it. Caramelized onion, avocado oil in this skillet, and I've really browned these onions. Now, what I want to do is get my pound of Brussels sprouts into this skillet. So I'm going to crank my heat up in preparation. And I've started off here, but I'm going to finish up in front of you guys. So, haha. So this has the blade attachment on the top, and then you open up this chute, and then you just drop the Brussels sprouts in. So we're going to do a pound of Brussels sprouts. Don't be alarmed by these noises, it's just fine. And we're going to get those all shredded up, and the little outer leaves that come off, I just throw those in the skillet. And then these are going to cook up with our onions. And this is going to go perfectly at your house, by the way. None of that will happen. But you see, it's off. The blade comes out, and then we go in with our Brussels sprouts. Look, one flew into the skillet already. So in they go. This is a lot. I'm not going in with all of them. You'll need a bigger skillet. But in they go, and I'm going to start stirring them around. And if my mixture seems dry, I'm just going to add a little bit of oil, but you don't want to do a ton. And Brussels sprouts aren't going to release much moisture. You're not going to have a situation where you have to really cook it and get rid of all that liquid. So they're already wilting. Just crazy. So you get those stirred around. It's already beautiful. And I do want to add a little bit of oil to this. Here I am. So back to our caramelized onion, avocado oil. I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit just to keep that moving, help promote that browning. Okay, let me get these leaves in. And With a bigger skillet, I would have gotten all these Brussels sprouts in here. I wanted to use my new skillet though. I'm so excited that we are a dealer for Staub, which is French cast iron cookware that I've used for years. And we got our new skillets in. So I wanted to use this guy. Look at this, the little pig handle on the knob on the pot. Okay, you move that out of the way. I'm gonna let these guys do their thing. They're already getting soft and brown. And let me get this guy out of the way because I want to get ready for my next two ingredients. And it's dried cranberries and pistachios. But I don't want to go in with a whole dried cranberry. I want smaller bits of cranberry so that I have more to distribute around. I don't want that big bite of cranberry. I want little bits all over the place. So we're doing about a quarter cup. And so I'm going to come through with my knife. No magic here, you guys. So they're going to be sticky and it's going to seem like they're not going to cooperate, but you want to go over with your knife. Let's do that. Go over with your knife and then just kind of push them back in a pile. Be careful getting them off your blade and just go over again. These are, craisins, dried cranberries. You could do raisins. Ooh, currants would be so good. I am leaving my Brussels sprouts alone because I want to allow some of that caramelization to take place, that Maillard reaction in that pan. So I'm leaving them alone and letting it happen. So I've got cranberries ready to go. And let's give these a stir. That's gorgeous. They're getting brown. Oh, yeah. That's fantastic. So I haven't done any seasoning at this point. So I'm just going in with salt and pepper. So I'm going to go in now because I know I'm going to be looking for it when I go to taste. So in I go with salt and pepper. I'm trying not to tap my utensil on the pan. My son edits these. He's like, Mom, stop doing that. I can't. All right, a little bit of salt, some pepper. So I'm hoping your brain is turning and this is giving you inspiration for a new Thanksgiving side, a different way to get to those Brussels sprouts. This is gorgeous. Guess what I'm about to do? Step out of the camera because I forgot a fork, which I do all the time. I'll be right back. Do not fear. I'll be back. Okay, so I want to give these a taste and then make sure I'm where I need to be with seasoning, and then pretty much we're ready to go. Look at them. You want to make sure they stay bright green. Come on now. That's delicious. We're going to stop right here. They're perfectly seasoned. I'm going to go in with almost all of these cranberries. Look how gorgeous this is. And I'm going to give them a stir. My heat is off. And the residual heat is going to go after these cranberries and soften them and start plumping them. Mm, that's delicious. And that's gorgeous. Come on. You can go into a serving dish, but I'm staying in this cast iron because I think they're gorgeous. And that's going right on my buffet for folks to grab. And then pistachios, I'm doing all the pistachios. I love these. So again, not a big bite of pistachio. You want a little nibble here and there. So we're just going to go over them and then push them back in a pile and go over them again. I want them just a little bit smaller. And then these garnish our Brussels sprouts. So I'm getting just the tiniest bit of bitterness from the Brussels sprouts, which can happen. And the way I'm going to counteract that is with some sweetness. And I'm going to garnish this with our cranberry balsamic. That's fantastic. Okay. In we go with these. We stir those around. Nuttiness, saltiness, and they're just beautiful. And those cranberries have gotten really bright and beautiful. And then we're going to go in with a drizzle of balsamic. Let me see if I can get myself together here. Move all of this over. And we are going to serve this up. Grab a little board. Actually, I'm going to do this. Let's do these guys. I'm coming back, I promise. That's what I was looking for. So move this guy over, and then we go on with some cranberry balsamic. Get a little bit of sizzle. It's just beautiful. Okay, and as usual, I don't have a plate. I'll be right back. I promise. I'll do better next time. And none of this is going to happen at your house. It's going to be perfect. Okay, here I come. Little plate. I have my fork from earlier. And I need this guy. And let's see. Oh, it smells amazing. The sweetness from that balsamic is caramelizing. It's just beautiful. So hopefully all those pumpkin recipes plus this side, you'll be in good shape for Thanksgiving. Let's see how I did. It's beautiful. It's bright. It's got warm toasty notes from those onions. Heck yeah. So good. You'll definitely eat your veggies with this one. So pop on the website, check out the recipe. If you're in Baton Rouge, come and check out the shop. And don't forget to book a private class. We would love to have you in our new space. Okay, I'll see you next week, and I might do pumpkin again. So there. All right, bye guys.